Let's go, man. It's time to get some games in, man. I think we got Chicago, let's say down there at the bottom. We got Shot-Town. Shot-Town. Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Come hit the chat, man. Chop it up with your boy.
Try some light activity first before underwater breathing apparatus. If there's a mermaid, you are not.
Smile? Like when you make eye contact.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight. Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie
All right, I'm
LaForest
back. I
reporting
had
from
to
the
order a
sideline.
pizza right quick. I'm back.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking
So I
out in the
can't-
West early in the season.
I think I
Look at
won
the
about 3 or
Rockets.
4
They're in
last
second,
night.
looking to take over
Not
the first
last night, yesterday.
And you know, Houston,
When I got off
it's been
work,
the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts
26
were
bucks.
predicting.
Like
And by that, I mean
$3
a very strong start.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Okoro. Ivy is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Kessler in at the center. And for Houston, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. MP out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5 down low.
All I got to
And
say
it's
is
gonna be
if they try to
Houston
make
off the tip.
KD
So we
not
have the
be in
first
some of
leg
these
of the
playoff
NBA
games,
season
bruh.
break now behind us.
I'm
The
done.
standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right
Better not
now
do that shit
is
they
when you
did
can
like
make
yesterday.
sense of wins and losses. Who you
Right.
play matters
Let's
so
go,
much
KD.
early on, but things have
Go.
started here to balance out. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Ivy. Really struggled in the loss against Cleveland.
And that's fantastic body control. Ivy's showing he can take hits while shooting.
Outside Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Bulls now. It's a 3-point game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is. A legal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still
Lucky
see
I
it
ain't
a lot.
swing on him for pushing
It's
me
a
like
tough
that.
thing to police.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Pass to Hardaway. Back to MP. Now Durant. 5 to shoot. And the basket is good.
And
one more at the line.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Now, here's Ivy. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. On the wing, Giddey. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
Flying high. Ivy with the display of athleticism.
To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor.
Man,
then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
And the dunk by MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Cleveland played phenomenal.
3 seconds.
Points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Let's go.
And we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate.
Gotta get my team going in this first quarter, man.
Billy
After that, it's over, man. I gotta try to take
for
over.
A breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Try to cheese me.
Houston making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And it's Thompson in for Hardaway. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jones against MP. Here's a Senge. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. MP outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 8. Nobody near Williams. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Senge. Williams a screen to end the run. The rebound by KD.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Down low, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
MP against Jones. And the foul.
Oh my gosh, give me the steal.
That is his first foul of the game.
That was horrible, ref.
Now here's Giddey. Over Thompson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Torrey Easton is out there with Ellis. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shepard, and it's Thompson in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now here's Williams. 11-point game his last outing. Outside, Jones. Clock at 6. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Ellis, the pass to Finney-Smith. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Ellis finds Thompson. Here's Eason. And some nice passing there by Houston. Lets it fly. Thompson misses. Bulls trail by 7. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Shepard with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. And, GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Really not where we normally see Jones operate, but good for him to grow his comfort zone a little.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A new lineup here for Houston. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Okoro, he's checked in for Dillingham. And Ivy subbed in for Trey Jones. Now, here's MP. 5 points in the game. To end the drought, MP showing the range.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Back to Kessler. Out to the wing. Pass to Giddey. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Smith outside. Durant for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. They're great skill development programs showing in Giddy, who stands 6'8". But plays like a small point guard.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Jones checked in for the Bulls. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These two guards are the most accurate in the league. In the third spot, Jaden Ivey.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
Well, it's the kind of reliable shooting a team needs from the two spot. It makes the defense work a lot harder when they have to stay active all over the floor.
And showing the vert there, Smith Jr. up in the rafters to finish that alley-oop.
Outside, KD. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Out the basket. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
MP passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Smith with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Smith's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Okoro kicks to Jones. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the wing right side. Okoro wide open. He fires. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
To the inside.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
11-7 in the first half. I'll take that, man. Almost a double-double.
As they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Chicago Bulls.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Ivy. Buzelis out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's
saying,
Giddey
bro,
at the
this
point.
thing got my guy just stuck, bro. Like, what are you
can
doing?
See his feet
what is Giddey doing, bro?
On that
Sit
screen,
him down.
Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now, here's MP. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. KD passes to Money. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen. Outside for KD. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
First of all, why they make him catch the ball like that? It's not like I threw a bad pass, bro. Like, what?
Seal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now here's Giddey. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
Well, that's some determination there from Ivy.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
I played for the Bulls, and I ain't like his attitude.
Rockets leading by 11.
I don't like him.
Smith with a screen on Giddey. And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. MP's got 14.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
With the crossover and slam dunk by Ivy.
Look, that's the strongest part of Ivy's game. Making things happen off the drive.
He ain't got it.
There's the pick.
He got some size.
MP's on the move.
Wow, look at this.
And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Giddey kicks to Okoro. Giddey surveying the D. Lets it go with a 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jam. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. The 3 from MP. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, it's so rewarding.
I can't stand this dude. Any chance I get, I'm terminating him. Straight termination.
Rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Creative mind right there. MP doing work.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
They Thanks a lot, Kevin. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys?
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. And so here is Houston after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Durant down low. Covered by Okoro. Durant, no good. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the line for him here. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant. Chicago also making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. And both free throws good for Okoro. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. MP against Ivy. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got... rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Ivy. 11 points in the game. And Smith with the stuff.
Yeah, keep it simple. Get Smith the ball near the rim. Good things will happen.
Jones against MP. Stolen by Okoro. Pass to Ivy. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. The Rockets pull it in.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so it's the Houston Rockets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage.
And I almost got that off.
From all over the floor tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Durant, Shepard out there with Amen Thompson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Eason in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Stolen by Thompson. Inside, it's tipped. Jones with it. Guarded now by Durant.
I don't know what's wrong with Eason. He not me, man. You can't throw alley-oops like me, bro. Don't do that.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
To the middle. Dillingham with it. Shot clock at 5. Over Eason. Dillingham, no good. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. Houston making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Ivy's checked in for the Bulls. And so here is Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Thompson, a screen on Jones. Thompson passes to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Ivy. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
For the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Amen Thompson. And Money subbed in for Shepard. The Bulls also changing it up. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. And it's a Okoro in for Trey Jones.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now Ivy jacks up a 3. Smith there for the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hardaway against Giddey. Outside Hardaway. Sweet shot at the right time.
Silky smooth with that jumper. Hardaway Jr.'s mechanics are what make him so deadly.
And here is Giddey. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Kessler, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Ivy. MP rips down the rebound. Houston leading by 18. With the shot. Again, the Rockets score.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, Don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Back to Kessler. Pass to Ivy to stop the run. Ooh, he laid it up and
What kind of double move was that, bro?
Guys,
How am I supposed to guard that? What?
Is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
What are we calling a timeout for, bro? We are up 56-38. What are we calling a timeout for with a minute and 26 to go, bro? Like,
yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for money.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
MP fires. Off target from outside. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls. They trail by 18. Good work there as it goes down. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now MP. Eason with a screen for MP. Eason hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Buddy.
Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. MP. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. MP buries it from three-point range. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
A good win for you tonight, MP. You were prolific finding teammates for baskets and hitting double digits for assists. How do you like playing distributor versus leading scorer?
Woo! Whatever it takes to win, that's my favorite role. It's all creation anyway. You're either creating for yourself or someone else. But nights like tonight, when guys are getting to their spots and knocking down shot after shot, it's mad fun dishing in the rock. And that kind of joy is contagious, Jennifer. The whole arena is smiling when I'm smiling.
Oh, well done, MP. Thanks so much.
Oh, man, appreciate you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you later on.
Time to get ready to catch this flight. I think we're going to Utah. I think we on the road. 2 games. Yeah, we got to catch this flight to Utah. Then we off to Memphis. And then back home for an NBA Cup game first, Portland. Then we got to back door and play trash ass Chicago again. Let's go ahead and get them out the way. Good job, NBA, for putting them at the beginning of the schedule. They trash. I really want this Memphis game because Edie was fucking us up last season when I played for Sacramento. Oh my goodness. We got Capella still out 4 to 6 weeks, but he'll be back, like I said, Christmas Day. Capella be back Christmas Day, man. That's not too far from here. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So 14 games. He'll be back. So we good. These niggas 1-14, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. 1-14. Are you serious? I wonder what the I wonder what Sacramento is, man. I'm intrigued. 1-14. That's crazy. Standings. Third, 6-9. Trash. They're garbage. Under 500. Milwaukee's 1-16. Goodness gracious. I thought the Jazz was trash. Milwaukee's trash. Oh my goodness. Some of these teams that made the playoffs last year, trash. Detroit's 8-10. Let's see. Boston's 8-8. Toronto's number 1. Was Philly last year. Got Golden State, they still number 1 over there. Got Sacramento, they dropped because I left. Let's see over here, you got Minnesota. Oklahoma City is 7-10. Stop playing. They still got the same roster. They 7-10. Hold on, was that? Hold up. Oh no, okay. I was about to say, man, what the hell? I thought that was Tatum for a second. We second right now in the league behind Minnesota, 14-3. We 13-3. We got a game against Minnesota. We beat them already, so we got the tiebreaker. Yeah, beat Minnesota. All right, let's get on this jet. We out. And we landed. Let's get ready to hoop, baby. Let's get ready to ball, dawg.
I could drop some things more entertaining than a buzzer beater. Drills and order them accordingly. Yeah, you literally have to watch someone manage to salvage radio it in from room temp
Hey,
butter.
this is tunnel staff.
I'll send you guys some
12-ounce
clips.
cup that tipped over in the tunnel.
All right.
I'm
You know what?
good.
This is probably just the towel.
Make fries from scratch.
Once in a while, it takes some time. It is so.
Let's go, KD. Just came back in from getting his warm up. All right, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's go ahead and knock off Utah. Let's get them out of here. Honestly, I really don't want to play them. Should have simulated that shit. But they'll fuck around and make you lose. I ain't got time to be losing, dog. This team didn't make the playoffs last year. We got to get all the wins.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Rockets, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And, of course, there's Utah. Just need to keep fighting. So the Houston starting five. Inside, Smith and Şengün. MP is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, we've got Jackson. Bailey out there with George. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Campbell in at the three. And for both teams, it's Game 3 of the NBA Cup. But one of these teams is much more likely to advance than the other.
Yeah, but we've seen some crazy things in this tournament. Big momentum swing. So I don't put anything past anyone.
And Utah starts out with the ball. George passes to Bailey. And here's Jackson. George outside. 6 to shoot. The three ball. And there's Jackson on the assist by George.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Durant with a screen on George. To the left side wing. Smith. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
MP drives in. Oh, MP throws it down.
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
George against MP. Pass to Campbell. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Hardaway. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Now KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
MP against George. Jackson outside. Gets the three ball to go. Jackson's got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Smith. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Stolen by MP. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Here's George. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
MP against George. Here's Durant. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Pass to Campbell. Launches it. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Boy, when he's not beating you with the shot, George can absolutely beat you with the pass.
Şengün, a screen on George. The drive by MP. It's Şengün, high post. Nurkic is there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Şengün passes to Durant. From the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in. The painted area.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Jackson outside. Pass to Bailey. And here's Nurkic. Defended by Şengün. Back to Jackson. From deep. It's hauled in by Houston. 1:06 left to play in the first. MP, the pass to Durant. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Durant's got 5 points.
This is one of the best to ever do it. Simply stated, Durant is lethal from behind the arc, and the efficiency is incredible.
Now here's George. We saw him with 19 his last time out, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Houston making some changes. Mycareer's checked in for Smith, and it's Thompson.
Damn, I was having a good
MP.
quarter. I got a couple steals that quarter too, man.
Shot clock at 6. George for 3. Utah with another miss. Houston in the lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Şengün. Over Markkanen. Second chance effort. And Şengün finishes it off.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Markkanen looking it over. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Rockets ahead, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, they're just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Tari Eason. Shepard is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Mycareer in at the center spot. Utah shooting their initial free throws of the game here. First one falls for him. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player. So it definitely runs in the family.
Simmons is checked in for Vukcevic. Markkanen hits them both. Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, a special day for players and their families, Grant.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, B.A., I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Bulls was tremendous. He ended up with 26 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Markkanen. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Collier, defended by Eason. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. Nice D from Thompson. Houston leading by 4. From deep, MP. The rebound by Jackson. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Back to George. Pass to Collier. Here's Campbell. 3-pointer. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Now Thompson. From deep, MP. They get it back. Here's Eason. And a missed layup. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And that one good. Campbell's got 7.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Collier. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Durant's checked in. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Smith with a screen on George. Pass to Durant from outside the arc. The rebound by Jackson.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Campbell, defended by Thompson. And here's Markkanen. Jackson on the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Markkanen. Campbell, the pass to George. Over MP. George, no good. Houston has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Durant's shot is off.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
George passes to Markkanen. MP against George. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Campbell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to MP. They still need this. The Rockets with another miss. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Nurkic. Utah moving the ball around. George outside. Shoots over Thompson. George's shot is off. And the Rockets shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Money getting it done inside. MP.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Jazz trail by 4.
Slow half, real.
Now George, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. And there's the lob. MP finds Smith. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. The Jazz making a switch here. Bailey's checked in. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Houston. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Pure from 3-point range.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
George drives in, and the layup falls. George has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
MP buries the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Campbell. Over Durant. Misses off the right iron.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Rockets on top.
Ended that quarter all right, but that was still a slow half.
Break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the players of the week. In the West, MP.
Way to go, MP. You're playing awesome ball. I like to see greatness recognized.
Yeah, what's mind-blowing about him, the consistency. He rarely has a bad night because he just keeps coming at you. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Utah Jazz.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Keontae George, Jaren Jackson out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Bailey, and it's Campbell in at the three, the small forward. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
There's Jackson with the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 9 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's MP. He's got 12. Sinks the tray.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response three. This guy is all about winning.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Guys, back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. George, no good.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
Outside Durant. This one for three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. And here's Bailey for 3. Durant pulls it in. Houston leading by 7. To the middle. George outside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Money with the bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as...
So Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. MP really making a difference here.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Eason. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sensabaugh. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's Houston leading by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Rockets 5 now. Amen Thompson out there with MP. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Mycareer in at the power forward. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Jazz trail by 3. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. Utah moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This is what you hope. You want to see Markkanen mix it up on the glass, right? Keep the play alive. Make sure you convert.
Now here's MP. Not a lot of room. Outside Eason. Pass to Mycareer. Now here's MP. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Shot's good by Thompson.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Markkanen outside. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And so MP will bring it up for Houston. They've led by as much as 10. MP, the flush.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He said to his players, "I believe in you. I know what we have." It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Thank you for that, Allie. Jackson. Rebounded by Smith. Houston leading by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Şengün. Oh, the slam off off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Yeah, textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Now Nurkic. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Oh, my. The experience coming into play there. Nurkic showing poise, draining the big-time shot.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Here's Nurkic. George in the post. MP's there. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
The Rockets lead by 6. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter here. MP with a step. Using the glass to lay it in.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
George against MP. Releases from 15. Şengün pulls it down.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
MP left side. Count it!
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 10-point game. And stolen by Durant.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Rockets.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now George. The defensive pressure was right there. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's Nurkic. MP. And so Houston takes this. One by a big margin. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean
spank them like a
group
newborn baby.
To knockout rounds.
Spank them like a newborn baby.
For Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off.
All right, man, we got to go ahead and hop on this flight, man, go to Memphis, man. We on our way to Memphis. Catch y'all in a minute. Fastest flight ever. Fastest flight ever recorded. We here in Memphis, man. It's time to get this bread. You hear me? Time to get this bread, man.
Yeah, good advice, thanks.
I realized my key was inside the backpack. Wait,
I have a new objective, Rob. I want to convince the GM to get us more draft.
I hate that they got everything short. Like, come on, man, give me some regular.
We've been on top of it.
We don't have the picks to take them in.
Exactly. We know the deck is stacked, but we need a couple more cards to draw. So help me with a 5-point summary of why.
Where is Shepard? He got 25.
I'm on it. Make eye contact with the fan.
Who asked for help? I got this. I'll buy lunch. Come on.
That's a little intense. Canadian basketball has really been on a rise since the Raptors took home their trophy a few years back.
Makes me wonder if they may be interested in league expansion down the road.
There were 109
Pacific Northwest corridor has been getting a lot of attention. I'd love to be out there too because of the short flights.
So, are we thinking of adding on a scout for the Northern Territories?
Last year. Well, if we keep seeing this much talent, we may want to explore adding to the budget.
Let's go, man. Let's get this game going.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. You'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. MP out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And for Memphis, Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Coward in at the 2-guard spot. RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a grind. This is a physical sport we play. In your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Here's Morant. No good. Great defense that time from Şengün. Screen by Smith. MP with it. Guarded now by Jackson. It's stolen by Aldama. To the inside. Here's Clark. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they in 2013.
Here's Coward. He's covered by Thompson. Picked by Clark. 6 on the shot clock, and stolen by Şengün. Pass to Shepard. Outside, KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Now Morant. Nice D from Durant.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Really left alone that time.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepard just needs to catch it when he's on.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here is Smith, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Şengün. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Şengün throws it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And the Rockets making a change here. Mycareer is checked in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Morant passes to Clark. Here's Coward. Morant outside, trying to end the drought, and another miss by Memphis.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Shepard the pass to Thompson. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Morant outside. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. And it's Morant missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now, here's Thompson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Houston needs to get a shot off. Mycareer bangs home the trifecta.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Morant with it. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's Houston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Money out there with Shepard. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Mamu Kalishvili in at the center, locking down the middle. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He added 22 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. Once he found his rhythm, it was pretty much over. He found a way to do whatever he wanted. Guys, back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by MP. Morant finds Jerome. To the paint. Aldama gets the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Eason. On the wing, MP. Three-pointer, and again, it's the Rockets from deep.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low, here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Rockets, number one.
Well, over this last stretch, they looked very confident at the offensive end. And when your shooters are feeling it like that, oh, look out.
Richard, the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
MP passes to Finney-Smith. That one doesn't drop. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Now, here's MP. Boy, he was something else against Utah. There's the triple. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Clark finds Morant. Pass to Aldama. Here's Coward. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Coward. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Now Kevin Durant following the miss by John Morant from deep. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Morant against MP. Morant dishes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Here's Coward. Pass to Aldama. Makes it off the glass. Aldama's got 4 points this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his
Are
feet
you serious, KD,
on
bro?
that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
1 second left. No good. Shot missing. MB getting it done for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey, everybody. Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings.
You know, for the Rockets, the season is still in its infancy, but they've got the firepower, and they're playing with great effort.
You just want to see them stay hungry all season long. They're good, but I think they can take it to another level.
So as we switch gears to look at Houston, quite a battle for the Rockets in that first half.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. MP really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Clark is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's G.G. Jackson. Then there's John Morant. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Jackson. 4 on the clock for the lead. And it's Coward missing. Houston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. MP outside. Smith with a screen on Morant. Pass to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Clark outside and stolen by Şengün. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
And so it's Houston with it. The Grizzlies making the shot. Here's MP. Some solid defense from Clark.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Coward. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours. Unbelievable move by MP.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And Aldama slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now Morant, following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Coward. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Durant with a screen on Morant. Morant against MP. Here he goes. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Jerome, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Shepard's checked in. Pass to Jackson. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Jerome with it, picked up by Thompson. Jerome passes to Clark. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smith scanning the floor. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Jalen Williams is checked in for Brandon Clark. MP's checked in for the Rockets. .114 left to play here in the third. Five to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Houston making some changes. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And Shepard subbed in for Amen Thompson. Jerome with it, covered by MP. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Grizzlies have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Durant. Both free throws good from Wood.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
MP against Jerome. And Smith with the stuff.
Excellent movement in that pick and roll. Smith Jr. making himself a target there, just like his daddy.
Wood a screen on MP. From deep. Wood can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Houston. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And MP throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Houston on top, up 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Shepard. Also money out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jerome. Here's Clayton. 6 feet out. Here's Wood. Money with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next. +10 seasons, MP taking flight.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Clayton. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. MP converting the tough bucket.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
The Grizzlies
Let's go, baby.
Timeout.
Let's go. We running shit. Was that Zion Williamson? Running shit.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Shepard. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Jerome.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Oh, what an assist, leading him to the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
All right, here's Williams, and that's a foul called on Money. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Grizzlies call timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
So both teams making some changes here.
Get outside, get outside.
Clark inside. Şengün's there. No good on the layup. Thompson outside. Here's MP. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Let's lose a 3. Şengün with the rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Outside, Smith. Now MP. Smith in the post, guarded by Jackson. Lays it in off the window.
They love seeing Smith active inside. That's when he takes his game to another level.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Clark sets a screen for Morant. It's off target. Rockets leading by 6. MP outside. Missed on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
KD against Morant. No good from 3. And it's Houston's ball. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And that's a foul called on Money. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Hey, 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Jackson.
Look, that's some great defense from Smith. He can be a top-level defender in this league.
The 3 doesn't go. Takes the 3. That one is off. The Grizzlies on offense. 8-point game. Jackson, he's off from 3. MP. So we see the Rockets get the win here.
And they start bullshitting at the end of the game. It's all right. We got the dubs. Let's get up out of here, man.
This one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks, with Richard Jefferson and Greg.
All right, I'm going to leave it there. Like, share, comment, subscribe. What is that? That was 3. So I won. I think I played 3 or 4 yesterday. So that's 6 in a row. We're on a good streak right now. Let's see, maybe 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-game win streak right now. Heading into a home game versus Portland, then back on the road versus Chicago, back home, the key game versus OKC. Then we got Orlando, we got the Clippers. Then we hit the road on a key game December 7th at Golden State. I'll probably stream later on and then get that game and cap it right there. But I'll be back on later. I'm out.